Welcome to Costa Travels as we're going to Los Angeles, California to visit a very nice place I've never knew before. A hidden jewel, a restaurant that tastes even better than some of the beefs that I tasted in Chicago. You were going to see it on the left, Philip or Felipe, however you might say it, Philip or Felipe, California, LA. Wow, now known for baseball, here it is, basketball, Kobe Bryant. All the stars come to LA, from sports to real actors and in between. They come to LA and they become stars. Here's a star of restaurants, Felipe, or so-called Philip. Like I said, I've never heard of it. First time I visit this place and liked it. Very good. Look at French Dipped Sandwiches. It's an Italian beef sandwich place. This person who wants to be on YouTube. So yes, look. It wasn't very crowded, but it's very nice. I'm gonna take you inside and check out the food, and it was just delicious. I bet a lot of people here do know. People that live in LA know this place, but most of us that don't live here, it's a first, and it was a very good surprise. My first time I ever came to LA when I was 16 years old. I'm a Chicago person, as you all know, I keep talking Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. I remember one time even in the military, they asked me, what's a Chicano? I said, well, it's a person from Chicago, Chicago, Chicano. I was just being silly, always being proud to be a Chicano. And remember these old telephone booths? Like I said, the first time I ever came to LA, I was 16 years old. This friend of mine that just had moved from Mexico to Chicago, and we were in school together. He got picked to play for the Little League All-Stars from Mexico. I forgot what city of Mexico. I think Morelia. He came from Morelia, Mexico. This was picked to come and play for the All-Stars in that city to LA. So he asked me to accompany him. So we went on a long 3-day trip on a train to LA. I came and visit family. I have a lot of family in LA. Whittier, that's all I recall. It was Whittier where I stayed. I'll never forget. It was like I believe I never knew that there was such a beautiful, so beautiful grass, and that a city in the cold weather was being freezing in Chicago, and here in LA it could be freezing in the Midwest, and here they're enjoying the sun and the nice weather. That's even the best weather during the winter in LA. Like I said, I came to visit family. I have a lot of family here. Santa Maria, Whittier, and some other places of LA. Dallas, Mexico, Chicago. That's where I know I have some family. I don't even know if I have family in New York. Maybe I just don't really recall. And leave in the comments if anybody's ever visited this restaurant here. Well, I even have good friends here in LA. My son was a reporter here in LA back in the early 2000s. Yes. And now I have a good friend. Consider her my best friend, Monica De Anda. She's the big star here for ABC News in LA. Very proud of her. But she's here reporting now, and she looks like she's doing a very good job. Never met such a nice person. And what else can I recall of LA? Well, one time we came here. I came here with the kids, and we went to a game and see the Dodgers play. And lo and behold, you know who we sat next to? Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe. It looked just like Rob Lowe anyway. We didn't want to bother him, but we sat right next to him, and it was really exciting. We believe it was Rob Lowe, and my daughter Maria, she kept asking him, "Are you Rob Lowe?" My daughter was only like about 15 years old. No, he never said he was. He didn't say he wasn't. So I believe we sat next to Rob Lowe. Like I said, there's so many nice memories of LA. I love the mountains and the hills, and that's a beautiful place to live and to visit. Yes, if you can afford it. That's the problem here. It's very it's very expensive to live in LA. But there's so many food places. There's so many places to go visit. I'm gonna try to take you to some of them. I know there's Alvarez Street, and that's like going to Mexico in LA. I came here too for, as I recall now.
Oh yeah.
I came here
That's
with the
Fernando.
Simpson trial. Me and Kerry Sias came here to cover the trial of O.J. Simpson. That's another adventure. Kerry Sias was a very young girl at that time, and she was kind of a little eerie of LA because it looked a little scary. You go through some of the neighborhoods. She wasn't used to this kind of stuff. But that was another good adventure that I recall. We went to see the house where the murder took place, and then we covered the trial as it went on. Or I think we covered toward the end of the trial. No, I recall the riots, but those I only saw on TV. I was stationed not too far from here. I was stationed in Fort Ord, California for the last 3 months of my service. And I believe I did come down to LA to visit with family. Went all the way down to San Diego and over to Tijuana. I recall that. Had a lot of friends that were stationed here at Camp Pendleton in the Marine Corps. Yeah, quite a few of them. I think out of all of us, they were drafted back in the 70s. Some of them, well, the first one that was drafted, my friend named James Slattery, he was drafted and he decided that he joined the Marines. Well, thanks for visiting with me, and hope you enjoy this quick little trip to Phillipe. Fine restaurant, great food. LA. I love LA. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.